Hello, everyone. Uh, we are continuing with Call of Cthulhu. I doubt I'll be able to finish it because I ended up starting a little later than I had initially anticipated. So let's see how this goes. Just give me 1 second. I think I just need to plug in my game audio. There you go. All right. Yeah, I think this is where I was yesterday. So, Pierce wakes up in an asylum, installed in the cellars. Yeah. Right. So as far as the story is concerned, where we left off yesterday was also is there no game audio? There is. Okay. Um. Yeah. So basically, we came into dark waters. We were trying to investigate the death, murder, suicide of Sarah Hawkins. And as soon as we entered the island, we came to know that years ago there was a event called the Miraculous Catch. This is something that you have to search for if you play in the game. They don't tell you right off the bat, but if you search this particular newspaper or if you come across this particular newspaper, then you can actually unravel the whole story within the first few minutes. So, yeah. So the miraculous catch happened, and since the island was going through famine, what they ended up doing was basically they ended up feeding the meat of the whale to all the people in the town. And essentially, my theory is that was not a whale and that was Cthulhu himself. Um, we did encounter a couple of weird cult members where one of our companions, a police officer, dies, but then he comes back alive for some reason. So I'm assuming that was his death was hallucination or he was in on it the whole time. But I don't think he was in on it. Uh, we were institutionalized where we finally met one guy who says Sarah Hawkins is not a victim and that she is actually the cause of all of this madness. So, and he keeps referring to the painter and then he said Shambler. So, my issue with the entire game so far has been that, they should have not called it Call of Cthulhu. I think the fact that it was Cthulhu should have been something that we should have unraveled over time. But I was reading a little bit about the game, and then I figured that they wanted to. The game launched on October 31st as like a Halloween release. So I guess I can understand why they went that route of calling it Call of Cthulhu. Also, it's like a it's like banking on the already existing cult classic game, right? Cult classic, I said. However, I think that is the downside to this game. As in, if I did not know that this was about Cthulhu, then I wouldn't have been able to solve the crime right from the beginning. So the only mystery as of right now, hey, there's Big Daddy Cthulhu, is that we don't know what the Shambler is.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
No, you don't.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Here's the thing. I do have lead, but I want to know what the fuck happened with Bradley.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Here are two plot holes, right? If he doesn't remember anything, or if he doesn't, like, he's not even questioning that something had happened, right? Why would he go to help us escape the prison? Secondly, we entered the tunnel through this fucking house. We are in Sarah Hawkins' mansion right now. That's how we ended up in the tunnel. So why can't we just go there again?
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you.
But why did you help him escape then?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
What should we do here? Should we tell the widow how she died?
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow.
That's the first time that I've got
Perhaps I'll
that.
find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
No, not drinking. Alright, I think let's go visit the widow.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Yeah, but how do I go? Give me a second, guys. 1 second. Alright, I'm back.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely...
This lady's back.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other?
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Ooh,
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
I don't know. I feel like I backed myself into a corner here. I feel like if I accuse Fuller, it's gonna be the same thing like it did with Bratty. They're not gonna necessarily tell me that she's not gonna basically believe me. But that is the
So
truth.
ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way.
Not
But I only
really.
wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? Shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Alright, examine the Shambler. Let's go examine the Shambler. What the fuck? That was completely random. I did not know
Is this
that.
dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Art and Mysticism Forgotten Objects is a collection written by Francis Sanders. In it, he catalogs and categorizes objects from all ages and origins that are linked to the occult or mystical practices. It is opened at the page of a dagger that bears symbol that is unknown to me. Also, do I have any checkpoints? Sorry, credit points? Oh, my eloquence is very low, that's why. Let's invest in here a little bit. So all the rooms, hold on. I thought there was something over there.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this
He's gonna be
gallery?
the bad person who's gonna help us in the end, right?
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
I found this drawing of a dagger. Did you come across anything like it in your reading?
Perhaps. I saw several daggers in the ledgers. I could always check. What I didn't find, however, was the slightest reason why I should help you, Detective.
I don't need your services. I can manage
Come on,
all of
team
my
up.
own things.
Do it then.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
So, hold on. I don't think Francis is as innocent as they're making him
A
seem.
strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those.
Do I read the book or do I not read the book? I feel like this is something that's gonna affect my destiny. Yeah. God damn it. Fucking hell. Damn it. So, here are the things that I could have avoided. I could have avoided the ritual, I think. I could have avoided the macabre discovery, and I think, I know I could have avoided the bestiarium. That pissed me off. This is a dagger, right?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
That was the dagger in the is it not?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Or is it this one? I can't tell.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
The fuck is that? Hold on, I gotta check out a few things here. Oh no. So the fact that that exists over
The
there
man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
means that this is gonna turn into a sneak mission very soon. Which I'm assuming is gonna happen once I go to the painting. Hold on, I think there is a way to figure out which dagger it is. I don't know if it actually matters, but I feel like them adding that clue over there is sort of relevant, I believe.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Also, this also doesn't instill me with very high confidence. Told you, it's becoming a little too predictable. I think we are finally gonna meet the Shambler, right? That is one ugly ass motherfucker. Yeah, so that is more of a accurate depiction of what Lovecraftian creatures look like.
What the hell was that?
Where the fuck is it? What was the point of hiding then?
What the hell was that?
I don't think I'm supposed to run. Is it gone?
Damn. This dagger looks different.
It's kind of obvious game. Obviously, I wasn't gonna be able to stab him with it. I figured because there's no attack move that's listed with a knife. So I figured I had to interact with the painting.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
So they did they did make mention of this particular thing that Sarah Hawkins was attempting to sort of pin some creature into this dimension. I think in the process, Shambler is something that came out. I think they were still trying to. I think she was basically trying to pull in Cthulhu, maybe, and in the process, the Shambler came out. Oh, we're done.
Where's the bookseller? Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
What am I looking for? The thing that's annoying me is it's really not giving me much progression. God damn it. I'm losing sanity. I could have avoided 3 of these.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
What the fuck do you know that?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Charles Hawkins,
What
apparently.
killed all these animals? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Okay. I can't even tell if this is a screen tear or if it's supposed to be like that. What did I miss here?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Hold on, I gotta read that thing. Uh,
Arkham editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Things are not looking good. A kind of chalice.
What the fuck is my clue though? Oh, it's here. A page seems to be hidden here. It's possible to read. If someone finds this memo, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason. Uh,
Things are not looking good. No.
I'm very curious.
This book contains unholy knowledge.
I mean, I've already lost enough sanity from reading that book. It's the same book, I believe.
A kind of chalice. A kind of chalice. The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
I think I also missed a major clue in the other previous house. The fuck am I supposed to listen to that?
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail, I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me.
Okay, so the three clues are basically one is this, one is this, and one is this. So I'm assuming.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Oh shit, I should have listened to the whole thing.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So he said he said is red drops like blood. So I'm assuming it's the number of sapphire. That's 5. Then he mentioned What the fuck did he mention?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark.
Those of us still standing to protect the White Queen, that's 3.
And my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the clay figure.
And then the final one is the number.
So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
It's not 539, right? Easy peasy. That's the Eye of Cthulhu, I believe. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find out what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden. A book covered in human skin lied inside. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. This is an obnoxiously long loading screen.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after
Wait,
all.
are we playing as Dr. Colden?
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of him.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Why not?
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Is he turning into a fish?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No, he's just turning into a fish
This
boy.
poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share.
Oh man, I so wish I had nicotine to help me through this conversation.
Try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me.
She's
I'll
going to
keep mum.
betray her.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Yeah, he's turning into a cephalopod. I would explain the fetal position.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. It simply gives that
Doctor, please. My chest.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler
Hey,
room.
why can't I pick it up?
Not where I expected to find it.
Dr. Colden.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more from this.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Yeah. I can guess why. Where the fuck is his office now?
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, this is the bitch from earlier.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds.
The fuck am I looking for?
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Wait. Wait.
Mrs. Sanders?
How did she get here?
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes in the state with Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute as well as the treatment administrator to be her. What the fuck?
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Dr. Colden?
You're being very creepy, you little shit.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here? Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Okay, that's convenient.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Follow the pipes.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Wait,
Where did I see that key?
I know where the key is,
yes.
yeah.
The office in Block B. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Where was I? I was in Block B, right? Yeah. I believe the key was in here.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
I believe I did see a storage room somewhere. I'm just trying to remember. This was the kitchen.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
I thought she was in here. She's in here, okay.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time. Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
This is Fuller's office, right? Yeah.
Out of my sight. Go chatter with your colleagues. That's what you do best.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
I'm assuming I have to bring all of them in the same direction.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
So the mythos is basically the Lovecraftian thing, right?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? Why is Ethan on medication? Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It's fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
What am I missing here?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Is it going to be like a jump scare thing? The blood has gone in here. Oh, this is the place that we came from earlier.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
Not
He's
really.
dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Sure, why not?
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
The book projected peers into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's Fred carried out her. Oh, that was a trap. You mean It was a trap for Colin, right? Not this. Not that this entire thing is a trap. Just load already.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive. An old diary.
Ah, fuck. Holy shit, look at the amount of sanity drop that I took there.
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way. What the... Fuller, too.
I'm getting like back-to-back achievements at this point.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. No! No! My God! What is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
What the fuck?
changed, but what?
Was it like one of those things where I have to keep switching between two different realities? Yeah. I think I roughly know how to get there. This game just got super weird. I mean, I don't think it had this sort of puzzle solving before this, and I only need to worry about the bits where it's just green. This is totally fine. Not even running out of lantern lamp oil, sorry. One quick problem. Not really. I was just being an idiot there.
It has trapped you.
Let me just refill my lamp here. Maybe if I switch, will it work? Apparently not. I know that's a symbol, but it didn't really allow me to go there before. Literally all I can think of is refill. No, I got the symbol here, that's fine. I'm assuming since that door is open right now, it'll let me pass. Yeah. Am I supposed to make a run for it with the green lantern itself? Let's give that a shot.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Let's do a refill here because shining that light actually takes up a lot of oil, so it's just better to get a refill and come back, just to be on the safer side, because this late in I don't wanna end up having to do all of this all over again. I would actually have to go for the yeah, I think since that particular wall was blocking, I think that the red lantern might be what I want. It was behind this, right, which means it should be the next door. There is no door, but there is this. This is where we started the game though. So I'm assuming the objective is to just basically tear down all of these walls and shine symbols onto this so that we exit this dream sequence. I don't think this by in itself is really doing anything. I was gonna say there's no point in even being scared because unless the thing wears out, you're not gonna run into monsters. And just as I was thinking that, I got fucked over there.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Yeah, no shit. Do we go down? Yeah. So $10 says that Colden is dead, probably on a pike. The money's on the dead part, not on the pike part. Just an FYI. You know what? This is one of those things that will never end.
What's going on?
Yeah.
It never ends.
If this was me, I would just lie down on the floor and try to sleep. The fuck am I supposed to do? Do I just keep walking? Because I know games also tend to just do that at times. Let's just keep going ahead, I think. Now the door's open, so what the fuck do I do?
That's me.
Oh God! I gotta get out. I got.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Oh no.
It can't be.
No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
Please do the son of a bitch. I like that character.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Colden?
What the fuck is happening right now? Hey, I was right. This was also in the painting.
What did they do to you?
Is that a straight jacket or is that a fashion choice? Because if it's a straight jacket, it's not really doing its job.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no. No.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's is of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
How much sanity did I lose now? Whoopsie.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
Alright. You seem pretty chill for someone who's been locked inside for a while.
What the?
Oh no. Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
What the fuck are you on about?
It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
There's a lot of screen tear in this game.
I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect. All right. That should do it. Let's move.
I'm your puppet no more. You bastard!
Who talks like that? Also, you might want to get your priorities straight, dude. You're fucking turning into a fish.
You owe me obedience.
I think there are bigger problems than marital issues for you right now.
This crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife. Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you? No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck? Look at yourself. You can't leave this place. Can't offer her a normal life. Sarah forsook that right when she succumbed to the call. You hurt her. No, detective. She is much, much more than a woman. She is the Oracle.
Is he gonna stab him?
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am? She needs help. No. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her. Then we get rid of its members. You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her. Don't! No one can escape.
This is kind of a lame sequence, to be honest.
Destiny, they say.
Because you can't choke the man out with the fucking tentacles in under a minute. You suck. Kaching! Yeah, I expected that. Oh, this guy OP. Does that count as backstab damage? I don't know. Okay, time to theorize. I think I was right on the theory that these guys just end up eating Cthulhu's meat and ended up going crazy. I don't know why she has extra powers, but basically my theory is that she tried to they did make a mention of the fact that there were attempts to pin Cthulhu to this dimension. They just said the monster. They didn't say Cthulhu. In fact, they haven't really mentioned his name anywhere other than the title of the fucking game. So my theory is that in her attempt to pin the god into this dimension, I think she ended up bringing creatures to life with her paintings, and that's why she's the oracle. And I think she can actually commune with him. I don't know why, but that explains the Shambler, which is the other monster that just appeared a little earlier. The one thing that is still unexplained is what the fuck is Leviathan. That is still unexplained, and it's quite unclear why she still has those powers. But that's my theory as of right now. She's kind of. I think he is not the one who's forced her to do all of this. I think she's the one. She's the mastermind, like he obviously said, right? Just a few minutes ago.
Me that put him there. The guilt.
will never go away.
I feel your pain.
Dude, she just fucking killed her husband. Just give her some space.
Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place.
Oh, she's gonna explain. I shouldn't have theorized.
It began showing me things. Things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
It's kind of funny, to be honest. So why isn't she doing anything about the kid? This story sucks.
Come on. It's over now.
Hey, my boy's back. I think this is like their version of T minus whatever. Like Cthulhu's incoming. My sanity is dropping really hard. Fuck. Okay, the objective is question Sarah Hawkins. Let's find out what the fuck's actually happening.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now, I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
I saw everything. The tunnels under your house, the rituals, the secret society. I must get you out of its reach.
I know how dangerous they can be to me. But first, there's the Wanderer. I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do.
What
You
the fuck
would
do you
risk
want?
destroying the world Just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No. You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
I also found out that there are multiple endings for this game. And I think speaking in Rillian might not have been a good thing. Although, if you think about it, submitting to Big Daddy Cthulhu is not a bad ending. Are we also not going to address
How are you, Bradley?
the fact that one of our companions just died?
I'm just worried about
Oh yeah,
Marie.
there you go.
I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it?
Dude, you're a very bad cop.
She might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done. You just need to have faith.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny? No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley.
Yeah, I agree.
Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
So what's wrong with his hair? Talk to Algernon Drake. That's where she was. I think he went in here, right? Somewhere over here. This is a massive house for just 3 people. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so my question is, why aren't we going back down this tunnel?
Damn it. The entrance to the tunnel has been buried following the cave-in.
Because no one believed that.
But at least I didn't dream it.
Yeah, fine, fair enough. I'll take that as an acknowledgement.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so
Isn't the
highly valued.
Necronomicon an actual
Yes,
book? Hold on,
and
I gotta
even
check
though
that
it is
up.
a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe.
The Necronomicon, also referred to the Book of the Dead, or under the title, Arabic title, Kitab al-Asif. Alright.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently.
That's...
The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is
We
why
saw it
I am
come
looking
back. What
for
the
a
fuck
more
are you on about, detective?
permanent solution.
It must never come back. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature. And to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Oh my god, this fucking animation is so weird. Hold on, I think the cat cam was kind of blocking it, but it's like an animatronic. Alright, we're looking for the bust. That's it, right? I remember this one because I had made a joke about it when I initially started off. Not sure about where this one is. Although I think I might have a clue. I think it's gonna be in the painting room, I'm assuming. Is that not it? I don't think there's a fireplace in his. There is a fireplace apparently. How the fuck does this work? Where does the smoke go up? Oh wait, this is a painting. Wait. I've seen this painting somewhere before. Oh there, yeah.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
That's the location where we saw in both of our visions, and I think my sanity just dropped another bit. No? I'm still mad about these three because I could have avoided these three. Also, 1 second. I have 12 points. Hold on. No checkpoint? Sorry, what am I saying? I thought I was gonna get an achievement. The lighter's making me wanna smoke actually.
It's you again.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes.
Well, I can't
that's
smoke
it.
till tomorrow.
It's perfect.
Fuck.
We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes. Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge.
There's a judge in this town?
You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
You bet I will.
With the help of Algernon Drake, Pierce has obtained an amulet that is supposed to protect Sarah Hawkins against the evil powers that covet her. The painter told him, more sober than Sarah Doctor, never drink, yeah? I decided not to take a drink in this game because I'm struggling with alcoholism myself, and I think it's been almost a year and 6 months or so, 4 months actually. That's what my chip says. Since I started attending AA meetings. So, when I knew that you could choose not to drink in this game, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that. I didn't know I was gonna get an achievement for it though. The painter told him of her desire to track and kill the Dimension Shambler in order to atone for her sins. Before Pierce could stop her, he was arrested by the police. Chapter 10. I'm sort of in the mind to maybe end it here, but maybe we'll do another half an hour. Is the Shambler gonna come inside the police station now?
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
All good, I hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater.
Not really.
Entering private property twice, aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
With all the liquor that is openly on sale in the middle of Prohibition, do you really want me to believe that you're enforcing the law?
Enough of that. You're not going to tell me how to do my job. I would like to point out that it is you, not me, who is behind bars.
Yeah, that's kind of funny,
There are
right?
things going on right now that are
it's the age
so
of
much more
prohibition.
serious than what you accuse me of.
Yeah? So what's going on that I don't know about?
You'd be better off taking an interest in Dr. Fuller. The experiments he carries out on his patients are as inhuman as they are illegal.
I mean, and technically, these guys did set their place on fire.
What are you talking about? Nobody's reported any wrongdoings. Dr. Fuller is a man who is as much respected and admired on the island as he is in his profession. It seems like you've got a grievance against him. Is that why you set fire to his institute?
I'm admitting nothing at all.
Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions. I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced questioning.
I have no doubt about that.
Good night,
You
Mr.
okay?
Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, the Truth Seeker. We meet at last.
Who's there?
The fuck? Why is Cthulhu speaking in English? I mean, I know it says Leviathan, but I'm assuming it says Leviathan because they said not to mention his name.
I am the one men named Leviathan.
The fuck?
Not because of the scale of my terrestrial form, but as a reminder of the immensity of my
Nerd.
knowledge, which I came to share with you, human. Do not struggle. You will not be able to speak or escape my influence. Excellent. Your mind has begun to expand. Your dreams have been gently shepherded by the being they call the Oracle. But it is your curiosity and your fate that have led you up to this moment. You are here to accept the knowledge and follow the path that leads to your freedom. This is an offer that the likes of you, particularly those with such rare characteristics, cannot refuse.
I'm kind of upset that they made someone called the Leviathan probably a human being. I'm not sure if there is a creature called Leviathan or if this is like a reference to Cthulhu in itself. Hold on, I need to check this out.
Where is the Oracle, Truth Seeker? Would you like to see her? Where is the Oracle? Is she not the very object of your quest? I'll let you see for yourself. But do not forget, your fate has already been written. Our paths shall cross again, Truth Seeker.
You know the risk, Sarah. If you happen to use your powers again, you may lose more than your life.
It is not about me, but innocent lives. I hope that your sources are reliable.
The bootleggers have the painting. If the Dimensional Shambler is to appear, he will do it here. The Shambler! I knew it!
Here's the thing, I think I fucked up by doing that. I was under the impression that
Algernon, come back!
I think I made a huge mistake here. So, in Destiny, right, there is a creature called Leviathan, which is sort of a massive creature
Is
that
Algernon?
sort of helps you against other massive creatures. And the thing is, in most literature, that's what Leviathan usually refers to. It's very rare
Back.
for Leviathans to be actually bad. Hey, that's Algernon, right?
How many are there?
So, purely by that logic, I was under the assumption that even this one's gonna be just helping us beat Cthulhu, but I don't think that's the case because okay, Pierce is blocked off. Oh, this ain't good. Where are you, Drake?
I'll never forgive myself for this painting.
I've been through here.
Hey! You can't leave us!
Sorry, old friend, but it's either you or me.
No! What are you... No! Open!
So she knew about the Shambler.
Open up! Open this door! It's here.
The beast is within our reach.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Let's go.
Quickly! Come with me!
I'll never forgive myself for this painting.
How do we kill it?
The Shambler can open breaches between dimensions. He uses glyphs as anchors to stay in our world.
Then I must destroy these glyphs.
Exactly.
How can I find them?
I will make the glyphs visible so you can revoke them. By doing so, this zone will be protected by a barrier.
Perfect. Stay inside the shield.
I'll create the protective barrier. Get back inside it as soon as you sense the slightest danger.
That was quick.
The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
I think it's there, right? Problem is, I don't have oil. How do I run up there though?
Find that symbol, Sarah. It should react to the light if you use your lamp.
The glyph. I can't move it. Is it acting against me?
The ritual is working. Don't worry, it's just until I ward it off. Oh no. The Wanderer is back. The glyph is ready, Sarah.
Fuck!
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah.
I need some oil.
No shit, Sherlock. Where's the oil?
The second glyph must have appeared.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
press on.
Hold on, hold on. I gotta. Nope.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
Yeah, thank you. Why don't you go there, you little shit?
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I think I found it. Hold on.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
No, that's
That is
his.
what I'm doing.
That's his thing. So, which means the only other location that's left out is what? I went there. I came out of here.
The second glyph must have appeared.
Dude, just calm the fuck down.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
How do I get there? Also running out of oil.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I mean, half a mood to like mute the mic just because he's fucking annoying. But at the same time, if I do that, chances are I won't hear the shambler coming at me.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
Okay, so instead of going up, I'm just gonna keep walking here. Oh, there you go. back.
You startled me, my friend. I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions.
I don't think
The
I
second
closed it
glyph
though.
must have appeared. Let's press on.
Jesus Christ, dude, just shut the fuck up. I get it.
He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
God damn it.
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah.
At least I don't have to listen to him a lot this time around. Wait, I thought I knew where I had to go. Hold on. I swear to God, if you say that shit again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, it's up there. Hold on. Let's quickly refill and make a run for it. The thing is, after I uncover the board, I have to run back here to avoid his little shit and then run back up again. But at least I know which side he's gonna come from now. And I forgot. That's here. So, which way did he come from though? I think he came out of this thing. Which means I need to make a run some other direction.
Where is it?
I wish I could sprint slide.
You startled me, my friend. I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions. The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I will shove this fucking lantern up your mouth if you don't shut the fuck up.
He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
No.
Now is when matters get complicated. I must breach the barrier to ward off the creature. You have to lure it in front of me, Sarah. Do you understand? Once it goes after you, I need you to guide it towards me.
Yeah, but where is the third
We're
one?
almost there, Sarah. Only one glyph left to find. The glyph is near. I'm sure of it.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Only one glyph left to find. The glyph is near. I'm sure of it.
Dude, where the fuck is your glyph?
We're almost there, Sarah. Only one glyph left to find.
I think I see it over there. Hold on.
I'm sure of it. Quickly, bring him towards me.
Need some oil.
Well done, Sarah. It's time we were done with this.
Holy shit, that was actually a hit and miss, by the way. I didn't know that shining the lamp will actually.
It's over.
Do you hear something? I can hear him. He calls me.
Sarah! No!
Algernon, my old friend. It's too late.
You must resist! Please! Don't!
Sarah Hawkins, together with Algernon Drake, managed to permanently drive the dimensional shambler back At the end of a fierce battle, however, the sweet of strength cost what was left of her self-awareness. She has succumbed to the call of the myth. You mean call of Cthulhu? I kind of want to stop it here actually. I think it's lined up very well. It's 1:30 a.m. and I stream for 3 hours exactly. And I know there's not a lot left in this game. It's an 8-hour game and I've finished about 6.
Sarah Hawkins. Why did she do it? Damn it.
Where's the Joker?
Did our guest enjoy our hospitality?
Let me out of here.
I'm warning you, Pierce. I want a short and clear-cut confession. Do you admit your guilt in the case brought before you?
You don't have any idea what's happening on this damn island.
Chief West, we got a problem.
Damn it, not now. What is it this time?
Captain Fitzroy, Chief. Some guys have ransacked Roy's bar. They went berserk, attacked the patrons, smashed the place up. It's chaos.
Yeah, Cthulhu's madness is out.
Let me out.
Let's go take a look. Tell Sullivan and Marshall to keep this one nice and warm till I get back.
Are you stupid? Don't you understand?
My wife?
Those goddamn idiots.
Conundrum. Hold on. Also, how much sanity did I lose? Is something that I want to check. I can't check here. God dang. Give me a second. I want to check how many chapters are left in this game. Right. There's about 4 chapters left. Based on what I'm reading in the chapter list. So I'm actually gonna call the stream here. Then I think that makes a little more sense. That way, I should be able to complete this in about one more stream. Otherwise, I don't want to do a stream where I play 2 games at this point. So, what we're gonna do is. Let's find someone. Let me check if I have to raid someone. Yeah, I think I want to call. Hold on, I'm really confused here. You know what? Let's just do this one small bit and then I think we'll call it here. Apparently this is a short chapter, so I don't know.
Seeker, I find you again. As promised, I come back to reiterate the offer of truth. As your mind expands and finally understands the true nature of the world,
is he gonna drop the soap?
Change. Are you ready to see your world and the ones that live in it as they truly are?
I'm guessing none of this matters. This looks nice.
Come, truth seeker. follow the path of the ultimate truth.
I thought we were made of the same stuff, Detective. Fighters. Survivors. I never would have thought you so naive. It's all your fault. You could have stopped this whole thing. Your army buddies, the villagers, me. We're all in danger, as long as you're alive.
I can't go to sleep. Keep having the same dream. Or should I say nightmare? That pain in my chest as if I was being skewered. Darkness, cold, silence. Then I wake up in a hospital bed alive.
I think they're all going crazy, right?
Whispers in my mind. I keep hearing it, and I don't know how long I'll be able to resist.
Who are you, truth seeker? I may see you in my dreams. I still can't decide if you will be my doom or my liberation. This fate, it may have been written for both of us, but I will fight for what is right.
What about the doctor that we fucking ended up killing? Are you playing as her now?
What happened?
Come, you'll want to hear what these two Egypts have to say.
This better be interesting.
Seems like someone decided to grant you your deepest wish.
A mutiny?
Worse, they killed Chief West.
What?
And left his body in one of our warehouses.
You're kidding.
They're all yours.
Which one of you is dumb enough to kill a cop and throw him on my doorstep?
We don't know nothing.
The dead body in my warehouse disagrees.
We swear, miss, it's not us.
I don't have time for this. Spill it.
We've got nothing to do with it.
Your friend just gave me an idea.
No, please, I'll tell you anything.
You speak, we're all dead.
She hates him. Maybe she can beat him.
Who are you talking about?
Shut up.
Sorry, miss.
I'm getting achievements left and right today.
They're completely useless, boss.
But you can look by yourself. You're clever. Yeah, she'll figure it out.
Where is this workshop?
I'll go with you. You must be talking about the old boat repair workshop.
Oh, I think Fitzgerald has something to do with this.
Yeah, they've done nothing wrong. Apart from killing a cop on our turf.
That's hooey.
How do you know they killed him?
They just confessed.
Do you want me to settle it with some lead?
Scurvy dog always threatening us.
Quieten these lunkheads down before I shiv the lot of them.
I'll take care of them. A bunch of liquor sponges aren't going to lay down the law around here.
I'll take a look at this workshop. Join me when you're finished.
Where's the cops? of the cops. The heck? How do I get upstairs?
If someone had told me that one day West's work would kill him. Someone moved the corpse here. Where did the murder happen?
Outside, I saw the blood trail.
We came from here. Down the stairs.
Did I miss something?
So this is where West was killed. What's that? What the fuck is that? Where did it come from? He wasn't alone. Who were those guys?
So, from what I'm gathering, it's the cultist
There's
that's
only
making them.
one
I mean,
man who
obviously.
smokes these gaspers. Fitzroy.
Yeah, Fitzroy. I figured.
You're not supposed to be here, Truth Seeker.
What's going on outside?
There's.
No!
Oh my god, the fucking combat sucks. That's all it takes. I can't even fight back. What the fuck? I did hear that the combat is bad in this game. I'm just gonna preface this right off the bat. I didn't realize it's gonna be this garbage.
Next one who comes close gets one in the head.
Oh no, Dominic's gonna die.
What the hell?
Dom, get out of here.
Go! I'll cover you. Die, you filthy rat!
Damn it.
Right, I think this is a good place for me to stop actually. I think it's okay. The one thing I do want to check is how many achievements did I get in this game so far? 30 out of 49, alright. Alright, I think this is a good place for me to stop. I think I'm also feeling a little tired as of right now. And I don't want to keep progressing. It's a work day tomorrow, and I think for a Monday stream, I think this is more than fair enough. So, Tuesdays are usually going to be my day off from stream because of the way Destiny is structured right now. My initial plan was to stream Destiny every Tuesday, but then I realized that after the first day of the season, there's not much progression. So their idea of adding new stories, like so basically you have this enemy race that comes in, and then they have this activity that you have to do. That was the first day of the thing, so there was a little bit of context as to why you're doing this. And every week after that, it's been like, hey, there's a new portal, but it's the same activity, same boss, whatever. So I don't think I'll be streaming that. So I'll rather just take the day off tomorrow and play off stream. Also need to figure out a bunch of work stuff. I'm gonna have to call it here because we are in a state of lockdown. I gotta
Piers,
wake up really early.
What happened?
And
take that weapon, you'll need it. Sarah Hawkins, she... Ah!
What? Tell me.
My head! You're coming into my head!
Bradley.
no, I'm fuck off. I'm gonna quit here. Yeah, like I said, we've just entered another set of lockdown as of right now. So shops usually open only from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I got to make a bunch of supply runs in the morning. So I gotta stop the stream here. So that's it from me, guys. I don't really have a lot of people to raid, but I'm just gonna see. Is there anyone? No. That's weird. Why is it not showing some of the people that I'm following that I know are live? Anyway, I'm just gonna start the raid even if it's just 2 people. I think it's fine. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's been a fun stream. The cat says bye. I think she also wants to chill. I'm gonna get some Gatorade and read something and then go to sleep. So I'll catch you guys mostly tomorrow or day after, depending on my mood. And that's it from me. And bye bye.